Welcome to Let's Meditate with Sharada and Tony, proudly provided by Wellbeing Reconnections Foundation via Tas Grace Sanctuary. That's in Ubina, Tasmania, Australia.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's gathering. We're here because we've made a choice to come together to share our presence and our hearts with one another. We would like to extend a warm welcome to those who have joined us via the Zoom, and we also would like to honor all of those wonderful people who have made the effort to set aside time to connect with our hearts. So let us all take a comfortable posture, sitting upright, with our back nice and straight, and just tune into the body and just checking in and just making sure that the neck, the shoulders, the head, the eyes gently closed, hands resting on your lap with your thumb and forefinger in a circle. And then just connect with the divine spark in all of our hearts. We are connected just like when I was little, I remember going to the fields and joining the little daisies one by one. And all of our hearts are joined just like that daisy chain. Beautiful. Each individual daisy is so beautiful. And we're all connected with our hearts. And also remembering that we are magnificent spirits having a human adventure in this beautiful body that I call the temple of our magnificent spirit. Now let's just also tune in and have this intention that every time we breathe, we are connecting the wisdom of our hearts with the clarity of our minds. And in doing so, we are cultivating the coherence that allows us to be at ease and respond to all that unfolds before us in our day-to-day living. So let us all just tune into our hearts, our divine spark, and imagine that as we breathe in the gift of life from the universe, flowing through every pore of our skin, all the way to the divine spark in our hearts. And then as we breathe out appreciation and gratitude for who we are, for where we're at this point of our lives on this beautiful planet. And we are connected to the whole of creation. So breathing in the gift of life to that divine spark in our hearts. And as we breathe out appreciation and gratitude for who we are. And out through the pores of our skin and connected to the whole of creation. So breathing in the gift of life all the way to our hearts. And breathing out appreciation and gratitude for life as we share our appreciation and gratitude for being part of this beautiful creation. Focus your attention on the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center. Breathing slower and deeper than normal. Breathing in to the count of 7, hold to the count of 7. Breathing out to the count of 7 and hold to the count of 7. Let us begin. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's go to our next exercise, and this is the fun part, where we remind ourselves that we are born with a great capacity to manage our inner state of being. Our body is actually the most powerful chemical producing factory on this planet, and we just happen to be the chief executive officer who is born with the capacity to regulate our inner state of being. And as we all know, we become more mindful of what we choose to entertain in our minds, and that actually corresponds to what happens in terms of the way we feel. So the mind And really, in a way, our hearts are connected. And so, whatever we choose to entertain in our minds will trigger the production of the associated chemicals, which then makes us feel. So, let us practice producing joy, because joy is one of those beautiful feelings, and the chemical of joy actually supports our immune system and also supports the function of our cells in the most powerful way. So, the more joy we have at our disposal, the more our cells function in the best way. So, in order to produce more joy chemicals, we go back into our memory banks and we find an event or a person or a pet. And we bring this memory up to our mind's eye, and then we entertain this memory. We reminisce over and over and over again. And that allows our beautiful hearts to be filled with joy and more joy. So let us imagine that our hearts are a beautiful big ball of light, and within our hearts are little sparks of light that carries the joy chemicals. And then we're going to imagine that these little sparks of joy flow from our hearts all the way to the tops of our heads. And the sparks of joy is going to touch every cell. And as the cell is touched by joy, the cells light up with joy. All the way down our faces, down our necks, sparkling with joy. More and more and more cells sparkling with joy. All the way down to the tips of our fingers and down our bodies, down our legs to the tips of our toes. And just allow our whole body with the trillion cells to sparkle with love. And of course, the joy. And then, just for a moment, just step back and be this magnificent spirit, observing the beautiful body sparkling with joy. And then we'll go to our next exercise, and this is a conscious intention of actually purifying, strengthening, and realigning our three powerful energy centers with all of our centers for our optimal health and well-being. To do this, we focus our attention on the first energy center that is just below the navel. Here, according to ancient knowledge, this is where 76,000 nerve endings actually converge at this energy center number one. And here we repeat the sound ah, and we allow this vibration to reverberate deep into our first center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the center with the other centers in our beautiful body. Then we move our focus and intention to the second energy center, the solar plexus center. Here we repeat the sound ooh, and we allow the sound to reverberate deep into our solar plexus center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the center with the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. And then shifting our focus and attention to the third energy center at the throat. And here we repeat the sound and we allow this sound to reverberate deep into the throat center, purifying, strengthening, and realigning the throat center with all of the other centers for our optimal health and well-being. So as we repeat the sound we shift our focus from the first to the second to the third center in a smooth circular fashion. And we will do this 21 times with Sadhguru. Let us now meditate silently, remembering that we are magnificent spirit. We are pure consciousness, and we are divine, one with the whole of creation. Very gently bring your awareness back to your heart and to your beautiful breath. It's just one of those. You have to excuse this IT business. It reminds me to stop this and start that. So just imagine that, it's this strange sound coming from far away. And wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And allow yourself to become fully present and aware of your environment again. And when you're ready, open your eyes and just acclimatize yourself to your external environment. So thank you all for coming and joining us today and sharing your presence and your hearts, your love and your intention for a happier and harmonious planet. There's so many interesting things happening out there, and every one of us make a difference by just staying in our hearts and just sharing our best wishes and our love and compassion to everyone and everything on our planet. So, if any of you would like to contact us, please visit our website, testgracesanctuary.org. There is a contact form. There is, if you would like to ask any questions, you're most welcome to do so. And of course, you're also welcome to give me a call and have a chat. And of course, now that we're moving towards, having the cooler weather, make sure that you wrap your neck. It's very interesting that, the neck is the part of us that gets affected by the cold. So make sure your neck is nice and warm and that you rug up with the winds that we have now coming from the Antarctica. And also make sure that you actually be aware of the amount of fluids that you take for the day. It's very easy to forget to drink when we are feeling cold. You can always drink nice, warm water or warm cups of tea. And that will hydrate your cute little selves as well as keep yourself nice and warm. So make sure also that you go for your walks, you have cups of tea and socialize with your favorite people. Remember to laugh, remember to sing, remember to hop, skip and dance. All those wonderful simple things that keeps our joy happening within our hearts. So thank you again and keep well, keep healthy, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.